Hello everyone, my name is SurrealBeliefs and welcome to a new campaign. I'm playing as Ushoran of the Strygos. I'm using a modification that expands on everything related to the vampire bloodline of the Strygos. And so we're going to be seeing new technology, new units, new regiments of renown, lords, and even technology too. Let's go over a few things before we actually get into the gameplay. In each episode I will be talking about vampire lore. At the end of our campaign you should know a lot more about the Strygos Empire, and Ushoran too. And every link that you need will be found in my video descriptions linked down below. And do not forget to leave a like and comment down below if you are enjoying my series. Okay, let's get straight into it. Mixed roster. Thanks to the return of the Strygos, long lost sons of Strygos, this faction has access to a mixed roster of humans and undead. Each lord type will provide a bonus to specific groups of units, either undead, vanilla lords, or humans, Strygos Petru and Strygos Kazarkan. The Strygos Petru will also be able to provide some support for the undead, while Ushoran is able to sustain a completely mixed army. We've got a few new lords too that you're able to unlock, like the Bloody Tooth. Varag Bloody Tooth will be recruitable from the lord's recruitment pool after you build the 3rd level of the cemetery. Varag will provide some useful bonus to the bestial side of your roster, being also a very good fighter. The High Priest will be able to get him after we conquer Galbaraz, which is not too far from where we're at right now, and Nanosh has some Vampire Coast mechanics. He's a Strygos pirate. Another vampire pirate. Okay. Let's go look over here. And as I increase vampiric corruption, I'll be able to summon more crypt ghouls in a battle. I've got Strygos Spearmen, Strygos Thralls, Strygos Host, and Strygos Mob. The Mob is very good at fighting infantry. The Host is very good at hunting down large creatures. Alright, so my goal is to fight only one faction right now. That would be one Tomb King faction at the Pools of Despair. That belongs to the Rakoff dynasty. Unfortunately, I do not have a full province. I do not have a capital to a province. That belongs to Himri. Himri is fighting 2 factions. Hopefully, they'll be weakened and we can surprise what they have. Oh right, ignore Manfred, he's very vain. We've got a few faction effects over here. Ushoran's rule. Ushoran is again in charge of his sons, living and unliving alike. Now everyone will bow to the newly restored empire that Ushoran is going to retake from his enemies. He gives a percentage of his XP earned to other lords. Diplomatic relations with the vampire counts goes down by 10. We get plus 10 to melee attack when ambushing. We get a 10% higher chance to ambush, and plus 5 to public order, which will be quite handy for my entire kingdom. And over here, for his own effects, Master of Morkane, Crown and Throne, Ushoran, Hit Purd, God and King, Ushoran, all yours. Ambush chance goes up by 15%, and our upkeep for Strygos and Strygos units will go down by 25%, meaning that what we have here is much cheaper. Okay, we're going to pick up some new units over here, like the Vojnuk Spearmen, Sewer Ghouls, who seem to be a little bit better than Crypt Ghouls, but we'll find out. And here are standard Crypt Ghouls. You know what? I'll take them too. There goes a bit of my money, but I don't need to build a new building right now. For technology, let's go pick up Morkane that was. My melee attack and melee defense will go up by plus 5 for all of my Strygos and Strygos units. Old Morkane was a land of honey and milk, and there is nothing but joy from cradle to... yeah. Anyway, it's end of turn now. There's no technology that I need to worry about right now. There's no diplomacy that I need to worry about. We have only one enemy to go after. Let's end their turn. There we go. The history of the vampires began in the ancient lands of Nehekara, 1,650 years before Sigmar founded the empire. They united under King Lamuzar to drive out the great necromancer Nagash. After 100 years of war, Nagash was finally defeated, but he was not destroyed. When Nagash was both high priest of the mortuary cult, dedicated to seeking eternal life, and self-declared king of Himri, he turned the priests towards darker studies, like necromancy. He sent a few of them out into the world to be his spies, pretending to have banished all of them so that others would take them in. One of them was a fellow called Ushoran, who became the high priest of the city of Lamia, a major city by the Crystal Sea over to the east. He used his position to poison the mind of the princess Neferratem, who would later be known as Neferata, but we'll just call her Neferata. That way I won't get confused. We'll talk about her in just a minute. By the way, if you would like to name units at all, you can do so on my Discord. Patrons can name a hero or lord. You can choose how to dispatch the mini servants answering your call. You will have 4 options to suit all of your needs. You can pick whatever option you want. If you feel that the recommended bonuses might be overpowered after let's see. The main bonus will not impact the AI in a sensible way, and you won't max corruption in any region either. Okay. Unleash the ghouls. That is recommended, so I will do that one. But if you want it a bit more, like money, and over here, public order, you would get that, faction-wide. Unleash the ghouls too. No, I'm going to pick up what we have over here. 25 turns remaining. Alright, that'll give me more public order, more corruption, and all of that. But that is recommended. I understand. I'll take it. The Brass Keep. There have been rumors of chaos forces rallying in the Middle Mountains in Hawkland. Investigate. Let them come in. I won't be up there, but who knows. Okay, we're getting closer now. In one more turn, I should be able to hit the Pools of Despair. It'll take time to move in these locations. I'll need some cheaper units too. Let's go take one more unit of Crypt Ghouls. I mean, that is a basic unit. And maybe a few more Skeleton Warriors. There we go. Xandria is quite unhappy. It'll take time for our public order to go up. There's a sincere lack of corruption here. You can see why we need benefits early on. That or we die. We also have over here Right. Thanks to another mod adding in Old World Rights. It's such a good mod that I can't even imagine playing the game without it. Okay, we can end our turn again. The priesthood, or the mortuary cult, was a male-only cult, and the princess was fascinated with magic and death. She was a goth girl, a big titty goth GF. Anyway, so she was frustrated she couldn't join. He used that fascination to his advantage, teaching her magic. After Nagash fell, she was eager to save scrolls that he made. You know, she wanted to save a few scrolls of his teachings. After her father took over as a king of Himri, she began her rule of Lamia. Soran began corrupting more priests and occults. Those he could not turn, he warned of the queen's dark magic. They rebelled, and she killed them all with her necromantic powers. So, he was playing some 4D chess. I mean, that guy was outplaying everyone. In fact, I wouldn't want to be against him. Chaos Invasion. Okay, we'll put it in at turn 150 to 200. Actually, you know what? What if I said no Chaos Invasion? That way we could fight a United Empire later. I think that would be fun. Let's do that. I want to change up the game a little bit for the end game. I feel like fighting a United Empire would be much worse for me, or much more interesting than a horde-based faction. Okay, so we're finally here. I'll only fight the battle out, that way we can check out what our units even look like. It's a very tiny garrison, meaning that we should be able to expand rapidly. So, Sauron only had those who were left that he could trust. They all focused on creating the elixir of life that gave Nagash his own immortality. They made it, but a different form of it. They became the first vampires. That's how the vampires were born, and we'll talk more about that later on. So in each part, as I said, you'll learn a little bit more. It'll be like having a little bite-sized piece that you're able to consume, and I try to talk about it early on, that way you won't miss it. Okay, let's begin deployment. Beautiful map. I'd like to move up, but can't move up too far. I could actually use these guys to go up there and fight, but alright. Skeletons, you'll go up. Thralls, you're going to join in too. Actually, support my skeletons. You're going to be right behind them. Though, if you are, you know, I don't know which one's going to have better replenishment though. Alright, either way, we'll keep them here. Yeah, Tomb Kings are not going to like me a lot. Spearmen over here, Crypt Ghouls over here, Super Ghouls over here too. My larger units, they'll charge in. We'll see where I'm going to bring them. And we're about to go look at them. Just give me a moment. Ushoran. He's going to be right in the middle. Okay, we're nearly ready. I've got some Vajnuk Spearmen. And over here, I've got my Strygoni. My basic Strygoni. They have a unique ability. Disengage. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's now go in. It's a very tiny battle, but I always like to fight out the first battle just to check things out. So he's a pretty big Strygoi. That is one beefy boy. And here are my mini thralls. They don't look very healthy. They don't need to. Back here, I've got my Vajnuk Spearmen. Oh, they look very cool. I dig that a lot. It has like a very 1980s vibe to it, and I dig it. Oh, are these my Strygoni? Very colorful. Alright, let's go check out my unique Strigoi over here. These packs are huge. I like that they all visually look different. Here's some crypticals. And let's keep on looking real quick. Crypticals are over there. We've got one Strigoi host. They've got their own blades. Oh god, they're using weapons. That should be terrifying. Alright, I think we went through all of them, didn't we? Yeah, these are my sewer ghouls. Also using better weapons than just bone clubs. Okay, let's fast forward a bit now that we've looked at all of our units. I always like to show them off. But now we've got a battle to fight. A Strigoi faction. This should be fun. We'll look at his technology, or not his technology, but rather what he's able to get later, his skills. Man, he's huge! Dear God. Dear Ushoran, whatever. Alright. I think we're about ready. Let's go in. You'll go after the archers. You two will head over here. Actually, you'll move there. You three will move over here. We're going to try to hit them at various locations. Just go get them, Strygoni. The rest of you will go after these enemies over to my right. Ushoran's just charge again. He's like, get out of my way. The way he runs is rather comical. Goodbye, little bony boys. Strygoi. We've got a lot of them. Alright, move over here. We've got to move in a little bit faster. Because we can help it and we can do it. Oh, we're hitting them everywhere. And it's also good for me to know how the balance might be for me. I have no idea how it's going to play out, but we're going to give it a go. The contrast of our colors is really quite interesting. Yeah, our people aren't very wealthy. I wonder if any later units will look a little bit better. I have no idea. Do I get any other unique abilities? I don't believe so. Ooh, over here, my Strigoi mob is attacking these archers. They're taking a little bit of damage, but they're taking out 19 of the skeletons already. I've got some magic to use. Of course, I can't use it on my human units. That's like a big downside, of course, but they're here, and we are going to use them. Alright, Strigoi host, let's get you in. All of you should be in. Skeleton warriors, move over here. I've got another group of them. I kind of kept them behind. I'm actually impressed with how they're holding out, but it'll be so different when we fight orcs, too. Orcs are always, especially savage orcs. Savage orcs early on are a big deal because they have low to no armor. But man, can they hold and do some damage. There's my Strygoi thralls still trying to fight. Oh, you know the Tomb Kings are going to be angry about me coming back. You can see where we're all going today. I like his Witch Hunter hat. Very fancy. Alright, come over here, Skeleton Warriors, right from behind. There's my mob. They've killed 86, and I believe they regenerate. They do. There is a cap on that, so that can change. Let's keep on using our magic to buff up, or to heal up our sewer ghouls. Oh, you can imagine some of these battles are going to be absolutely monumental. We're going to have huge clashes everywhere. Tomb Kings will take a long time for me to beat, but after I beat them, who knows what I'll be able to go after. It's going to be an interesting feat, an interesting affair. I'm going to use your disengage or speed. Okay, so that'll like really beef them up in speed. That's really interesting. 42 speed is not too bad for that quality unit, that tier unit. Yeah, my Strahls, ha, I mixed up Strygoi and Thralls. Actually, Strahls would work, yeah. My Strahls over here are awful. I believe they're meant to replace our zombies. Functionally, there's a few units that replace vampire count units. It's just kind of meant to more so fit into the overall vibe. So we can see that we're strong, but we'll have to use flanking a lot. I feel like my unique units will do most of the killing. We probably want to take down the Tomb Kings early on. Early on, they're not very good. Later on, they become a huge pain. But they take time to build up. Now that we get to really talk about the Queen, Neferata, we'll quickly get to Ushoran. It'll take like an episode or two. Okay, we're going to occupy. It belongs to me now. Armor of Fortune early on. That's a ward save of 8%. Armor of 6. Physical resistance of 8. I do have a mod that's only meant to give you more than 1 point for a few levels. I believe for the lords, it's like 9 points more total. For the heroes, it's only 4 points more. So you won't be getting 2 points every level. That way it's not too strong for you. Old Father, we'll be getting that at level 11. Here's where we're really going to be able to beef up all of our units. That's a custom tree for him. I think for now, though, I want my campaign movement. Oh, I'll get Strider as well. Very nice. There's a few things over here that I want, though. I should probably focus on campaign and abilities first. There we go.
What is your will?
Okay, I'm going to summon in. I can still get zombies, though. Interesting. What do I want over here? Something to spread more growth, maybe corruption. I can't really get too much. I really can't, so I'm going to take that for now for growth. It's very cheap.
Welcome to my
I can't recruit anything here. I have no buildings for that. So I'm going to take in a few of these units now. There we go. I've got a bigger army. I've grown. The Black Tower of Arkan. Oh dear God. The garrison isn't too large. It's a very low tier location right now, so we can definitely go get that. The Black Pyramid of Nagash, led by the Sentinels, do not hate me too much. Thankfully, they do spread vampiric corruption. I believe they might be fighting Himri. I know the orcs are. We'll want to get Gorgazon later, but thankfully, we're spreading a lot of corruption in nearby locations. We'll be fighting quite a few other factions. It's going to be interesting. Here's my bloodlines. Naturally, we'll be getting what we have over here. Look at that. My ambush chance will go up by 20%. I'll have to get some heroes later. I'll be quick saving whenever I can in case we have any crashes. I am using a pretty new modification, so I don't know if like all the kinks were worked out or not. But you can see what we're able to pick up. One Strygos Khazarkhan. Now, to get these heroes, I definitely do want one. I think that'll be really cool to get some of these old guys in. I can't make a custom one, can I? Aw, what a shame. Hopefully one day. Alright, we're going to end our turn again. Yeah, as I said, if you want to provide some names, I'll have to make a list of all the units where they need names, and then I'll pick them for part 2. Usually I'm prepped for part 1, but I didn't realize that we didn't just get a new lord and a new faction, we got a bunch of new faction units. I didn't know that. Now I do. So that does change things up a little bit. But thankfully our turns are flying by pretty fast, so we're able to get to a new turn pretty darn fast. We're able to get a lot more done, talk about lore. Might even have to break it up. Gotta break it up, break it up. We're gonna have a 1-hour episode. It's like a special thing that I do, especially for part 1s. Then from there, it's usually like 40 minutes at least. Unless I'm really pressed for time. Thagan's Errantry is going to be an interesting fight, but we do have quite a variety of foes to fight early on, and to me that's always a very interesting campaign to have. Okay, Winds of Magic Change, right? I always forget about that little bar over here. I mean, I just go, man. I just have to go. I can't stop moving. We're probably going to have a rebellion pretty soon at the rate we're going, but I've got to go pick up... Oh, King Hakor has a lot of units. Okay. That's going to be really interesting. Ambushing him in a wide open place like this here might be difficult. I would need a weaker army behind him to kind of lure them out. But we're going to try it anyway. Let's go look at who likes me. They do. Oh, they're fighting no one. Okay. Yeah, they're just kind of meant to be there. I understand. What about Himri? Himri's fighting the followers of Nagash. They're pretty far away. And the top knots. The top knots are going to be their dominant threat.
You wish to join us on this.
Okay, you don't want to do anything yet. It's in their turn again. We're not quite there. I'm a little bit worried about that fight. I haven't engaged in a siege battle. I don't really know how strong I am. I will know later, but I certainly do not know right now. Right now, we're still testing the waters. I only had one minor fight at the Pools of Despair. I now own 2 locations, but I wonder if there's any Skaven nearby. I'll have to check Skaven corruption. Yeah, Skaven corruption is an interesting mechanic. I'm not sure if it should actually impact the attrition of other factions or what, or whatever, because we can just kind of like use it as a way to know if they're there or not. So they're not really that hidden. And we can assume the AI upgrades a location pretty fast. I mean, it's always faster than the player can because of their inherent buffs. But we're playing on very hard, so getting over here to the Black Tower of Arkan is going to be interesting, an interesting challenge. Now they have a full army. I would rather fight them in the field and see how we can play that out. I would like to level up more as well. Oh, I now get a new hero. One Strygos Mystic. Oh, very cool.
I thirst.
Oh, check her out. Okay. Earthblood, the Withering. So we get a mixture of units. We even get Bats, Flock of Doom, Pit of Shades, and a few other things too. Increased mobility. Ah, that'll be a nice one to have for sure. So we're going to use her on the map. She's using up a lot of my upkeep, but that's okay. Raise up 2 more zombies. I'll take that. Okay, I've got like a decent chance to ambush. How much do I need to launch an ambush? Let's see, 25%, gotcha. So I'm gonna move it about right over here. I can't even get to him anyway. Yeah, look at his army. That's gonna be a really tough one, but let's see. If he comes out to fight me and we get him, that'll be great. I'll get a +5 to my melee attack and melee defense anyway. I might even have a Rebellion at the Pools of Despair. It's always interesting to kind of see how a campaign might proceed as time goes on. I don't really know how it's going to go on yet. Expansion can be difficult. Oh, he wants a non-aggression pact. For now, we'll take it. I'll break it later, but I'm going to fight other factions. I'll let him go after the orcs for a time. Very smart on his part. He wouldn't want to fight me. But if only he would leave his blasted tower. There we go. They came out to fight. It's not an ambush, but let's have a look. Oh, okay. Hopefully I do have that for this one. Crypt Ghouls, very good. Ushoran's gonna really need to press hard here. We'll have to take out their king early on. Now. Begin deployment. How am I going to play this battle? Okay. So they actually have more fighters than I do. I've got a lot of zombies. That isn't great for me. So what if we were to bring them out towards me with all of my zombies, right? Cluster them up, make them really press on it. Like maybe over here. Like pretty far away from where my reinforcements will be at. Further than I would like. The other idea is we hide them over here, then bring them down to the trees over here. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. Ushoran's not hidden, so he'll be there. Do not guard mode. I don't want that. All of you Strygoni and Strygoi will be over here. As for my other units... Oh, hold on. You need to go join as well. We'll join too. So all of you will come in later to flank. I'll need you for flanking. The rest of you I might just need to use in a more conventional sense. Holding here is going to be an interesting challenge. I don't know how it's going to go yet. I'm going to put more of you out of here. We've got a Strygoi host who's able to hide. So you'll be over here. I've got my very powerful spearmen though. These guys are pretty good. Well, not very powerful. They're pretty powerful at defending. So we're going to put them kind of in the middle. Got to hold. And I believe we're now ready. I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and start. My Crypt Ghouls will come in later. The goal is for them to come after me. Alright, it's going to rotate a little bit. Just a little bit, just so... Yeah, they don't have any ranged attacks, but if I can beat them and replenish in time, I should be able to take his capital. That would be such a good beginning for our campaign, and I want it. I need it. We'll bring in Crypt Ghouls behind him. Oh, they do have archers. My bad. Okay, good. It's actually good that we're in the trees. My low armor will get destroyed by some archers. The fact that they have those really puts me at a very stark disadvantage when it comes to damage output. I am indeed worried, my friends. There's the archers. Here it comes. Fortunately, they're having to get in pretty close, but as you can see, the damage is going to elevate. The trees are going to help. Alright, here they go. My charge bonus isn't very high, so let them engage first. I want them to all be inside. You know what? We can turn on the trees for a little bit. Just to kind of give a cool visual. And it is indeed cool. Okay, now back to getting rid of the trees because I need to be able to see. Yeah, let them all get in here. I'm gonna send in a few more units to kind of help out. Ushoran will go after their Tomb King. How heroic and valiant. He's moving in. Alright, how many do we have over here? We got quite a few. Let's go to the middle as well. Alright, they're really moving in. Let's go bring in this squad. I don't know how long it'll take for them to get here, so we're going in anyway. Let's go. I'm gonna bring in some crypt ghouls right behind them. Hi there! You're in my land now, fools. And fortunately, crypt ghouls are very powerful, so to be able to summon them in is gonna be fantastic. Oh god, it's creepy. I'm fighting dead people. Yeah, heal yourself up real quick. Go fight their leader. He's beating their leader because Tomb Kings are pretty weak in the very start. Alright, now we have an entirely new group to bring in. This should be good. We're gonna bring them in right behind. More crypt ghouls. As you can see, my crypt ghouls will be able to hammer them down. Oh yeah, they're pretty far away. I might be in trouble in a few locations if I don't hurry up. So I better go beat that Tomb King. He's fighting alone for now. Alright, so you'll move over here. You'll move over here. And Strygos host, you'll move over here too. Do not expect to be losing at every point, but let's see how it plays out. We're not done yet. You know what? I'm going to have you reinforce a bit. We need to reinforce this location, so I'm going to bring them in to go help out. Right now. Go in to help. I want you to come in. Right over here. Go fight. Crypt ghouls, come over here. You come over here. You come over here. You're going to be pretty tired by the time you make it, but we're beating that blasted Tomb King, thankfully. Oh, screw your curse. Alright, we're going into a slow motion mode. That way we can check out the battle. You can see, though, we've got so many different tools. The contrast of our factions, though, it's pretty interesting. Their numbers are going to be really difficult for me to overcome, but it will not be insurmountable. I think we have a pretty good chance at winning. Alright, the Vodjanuk Experiment have 30 kills, but we got a Tomb King here. Their weakness will be their Tomb Kings, probably, but he's got 59 kills. Dear God, Hakor. Was it your ability when I take you to a certain amount of health that you damage my units? Maybe. I don't really know. But anyway, here comes all my special units now. Oh, they've got to be in melee for that. I understand. Oh, okay, so it's to disengage. That's actually mechanically a very interesting ability. I like it. All right, there we go. Now move in. So now they're charging in from behind. Good work, boys. I suppose I'll bring a few more of you over here. Then we'll engage. Good work, mob. Fight over here. Fight over here. Okay, there we go. 15 kills total. Ghouls are over there. You can see that they're starting to trigger a few more of their abilities. Oh god, if they bring in Ushoran, though, I'll be very sad. We've got their leader, so their leader's done for. That's exciting. My leadership is fading at various points. Let's hope that we can out-smash them now. Archers and all are causing me issues, but let's see. Oh, you guys come over here now. Come on down. Again, my unique Strygos are the ones who are doing all the heavy lifting. 26 kills over here. Push in further. Yeah, what a mixed up fight. I haven't had a battle like this in a long time, in an age, really. Crypt ghouls are an interesting unit to be able to focus on and to use effectively against such a low armored foe, like the ones I'm fighting now. These crypt ghouls that I summoned in are doing a lot of damage though. They're going to be able to really take it to them, I think. I hope so. If not, we're done for. My skeleton warriors are not beating their skeleton warriors. Oh god, what a difference. They have so many more kills than I do. Alright, push in further. We're finally winning in the core. 35 kills now. Come over here. Oh, the Ushoran are here. Yeah, and they do not decay now, so they're going to be here until the battle's done. Yeah, there is no degradation of the units. See, that was added in for multiplayer. It was meant to balance out multiplayer, but for single player, put it in. The AI will have it too, and trust me, when Skaven are summoning in a bunch of units or zombies or whatever, you're gonna be like, holy crap, that makes a huge difference in immersion and how challenging fights are. So Ushoran are gonna change it up a little bit for them, unfortunately. Alright, I'm gonna bring back my Strygos mob. I don't want them over there. I'm gonna bring them over here, I think. 100 kills now. The battle's working in my favor now, but it's taken a lot to even get here. I keep on healing up my Vodnuk. Fun name. The Vodnuk. They have a lot of spears, which makes it hard for me to get to them. Yeah, this is where I got them in a pretty good trap, but they have enough units to stop me. I think we're going to lose enough to where I'll have to rebuild after this fight. Alright, here's some more Strygos spearmen. We're going to bring them over here now. We need some more help. Let's engage. Move quickly. My Strygos mob is getting destroyed. They're getting hammered. I want to move them out. Getting to them wouldn't take too long. We could probably get at the very end of our part, maybe, depending on how things go, but it's still too much. I'm going to get rid of that now. Okay, so we're looking at how many. They're losing a lot more than I am, but I'm still outnumbered. Those who shops here are nasty. My Vodnuks could probably do some nice damage to them, but let's heal up my Strygos mob. They've killed over 100, so that's really good, but again, they're fighting anti-large spearmen, so they're at least being hit pretty hard by things I can counter. Oh my god! That one skeleton just bounced between two of them. That was amazing. Can't really move too much. Come on, Ushoran. You're at 112 for kills. Please kill more. Please kill faster. I need it. That's what I get for having so many zombies. These zombies are holding though, right? Anyway. Push in further. What about you? There's only a few of you left over here. Keep on fighting. Please keep on fighting. No, you're not Sigmar's heirs. That would be weird if you were. I think I would know. Oh yeah, they're getting my poor mob. Let's move them out now. They gotta go. Or they're gonna lose it. My Strygos host is kind of in the middle, so they're okay still. You can see what a pure undead battle can look like. It's not pretty. It is not a pretty fight. Are those Ushopti chasing me? Oh, they are. I don't want them to chase me. Get away from me. I'm losing a lot of units now. They're losing in a few locations, but they still have enough to present a huge challenge to me. They're at 1,300. I'm trying to kill as many as I can. 50 skeleton spearmen, they are crumbling. Come on, crumble faster. Ushoran's at over 150 kills now. The guy is scary strong. We know that, but Strygos host 55 kills. Now you are anti-large, so where are those Ushopti at? They're right over here. If you can kill the Ushopti, that'd be great, but you're also one of the only ones left holding back that horde of units that I'm fighting. Alright, come over here and fight. You two spearmen, let's go. Ushoran, let's go. The rest of you will come focus on this other side now. Yeah, buff yourself up, Strygos. You need it. Gives you more leadership, more acceleration, and everything else too. So I've lost most of my army. I'm gonna keep on building up my poor Strygos mob. What a close fight. We're barely making it. Hopefully my anti-large Strygos can take on their Ushopti. That's really my only counter. They're beginning to crumble too. Good, good. Thankfully, Ushoran won in the middle. That felt like a more typical warlike battle than I've had in many Total War games lately. That was pretty interesting. Man, if I didn't have this extra criticals, I would be dead right now. Well, you get what I'm saying. I would be destroyed. I hit him from behind. No, charge in. Okay, they're gone. Did we finally win? We wiped out their entire army. That was brutal. That was close. My zombies, of course, barely any kills. My thralls, barely any kills. My criticals got a majority of the kills. My Strygos were really vital to that war effort. Okay. Let's see. 4% for replenishment. That really isn't very much, but I do need something, right? I need like a little bit of something. Feather faux torque. It's for flying units. It's a decent debuff, but I'm not dealing with flying units right now. My god. I won't lie, I had to get quiet at a few points because I had no idea if I would win or not. Oh, I finally got my buff. Good. That was really close. That was really not what I thought it would be for me. Alright, so I'm going to take that replenishment. I normally like to get a few buffs from melee, but I've gotten into the habit of getting a lot of campaign buffs because they really... Oh my god, hold on. Things have changed. Never mind. The game has changed. I don't have a lot of money, though. Let's grab some Grave Guard. Lances and Barding. Okay, so mounted, huh? Oh, boy. That's really going to change it up. There goes a lot of money. Money that I had to spend because I'm trying to get to this town. I'm going to get to it right now because I need it. Okay. We're going to not auto-resolve. I'll end up losing a few units, unfortunately. That'll take 2 turns, so I'll probably just use... Yeah, I'll just use that. Or I could just go in and climb the walls. Okay, so Ushoran will just let me charge in. Gotcha. Yeah, the Palace of Despair isn't very happy. Isabella's coming down. Mystics are lesser mages among the Strygos caravans. Oh my god. They remind me of Barovians from, Okay, yeah. Well, where's the Count Strahd? I'm waiting for him. Anyway, that's a D&D thing. Alright, so that'll be more growth. 6 turns total. Over here would be plus 10 armor. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, these are really good. I'm not fighting greenskins yet, so we're gonna wait on that. So let's go grab that extra armor. Plus 10 to armor. Strygos embrace the beast within them, taking all the strength and fury the animal can give them. That strength is terrible to behold, and that fury knows no end. Well, actually, growth is nice to have too. As was customary in Lamia, Ushoran decided that vampires under his rule would only feed on criminals. Hey, not bad. Plus 15 to growth, plus 2 to public order. 6 turns total. That's why I want to get that now, because that extra growth will help us grow faster. Alright, so we're going to head into battle again. Hell, I could even lose more from this, but we're doing it anyway. Rakaf Dynasty. How's that gonna go? Let's begin deployment. Okay, so how are we gonna do it real quick? We're just gonna launch on all the walls. That's how we're gonna do it. Ushoran could probably climb up too. Should probably let him climb up. That'll be fun. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get everyone but my large creatures to climb up. So I'm gonna let you guys sneak over here towards that gate. I think that'll be fun. Actually, you'll be joined by everyone that can hide in the very beginning. They'll sneak up over there. Yeah, that'll be cool. And let's go check out my mounted units. I've got a few new units, so let's go check them out. You'll be back here. You can't really do too much in this battle. Well, I'll bring you over here so that you can join in later. All right, let's see here. These are the Volgnooks. Oh yeah, they're cool looking too. I dig it. Where's my other new unit? But I had another one. Do I not? If I forgot who they are, then let me know. But no, I think I got them all. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I got them. All right, let's go. We're heading in. You guys can head over here too. Probably should have just left you here. Well, I didn't want them to actually put men over there or soldiers over there. So here we go now. They've got some Nehekara horsemen. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. I'm going to send out those knights over here then to help out. I can summon in some crypticals later. Let's go ahead and fast forward until we get to the fight itself. I'll probably end up losing more just by fighting this fight out, but maybe that's more fair to the AI. Go, skeleton warriors. Excuse me, put up the ladders. Don't just look at it. A lot of archers. Okay. Ushoran, where are you? Oh, he's already on the wall. Oh my god, he was quick. Okay, let's go fight a bit. Especially when I bring in some friends right over here. Hello. Hi, King. I have a gift for you. They swam all the way over here. Oh, hell yeah. The enemy gates already? What? I'm not used to gates breaking down like that so quickly. Usually it takes me forever. Are you the anti-large boys? Anti-infantry, gotcha. Alright, we'll come over here then. My Vajnuks will go into battle. I bet they're pretty strong in comparison. Let's see. 42 weapon strength. They have 38. My charge bonus is 62. Oh, they have a huge charge bonus. So they're very good. Oh yeah, they're going to win that one. They're very expensive too. Alright, who do I want to heal? My Strygoi mob. Oh, they didn't have their little cap. I thought maybe they would be able to regenerate one or two of them, but I guess not. Oh well. Alright, sewer ghouls, come over here. Oh, those are Nehekara warriors, no wonder. I was wondering why they were destroying everything. Let's bring in some more. Strygoi mob. I wish you can go up there, but you cannot. Sewer ghouls, come over here and fight. You'll come and fight them over here too. Alright, so now we can check out the fight. I love the way he walks, man. Oh! Yeah, this is... I mean, like, I'm getting some new mods now that just feel like expansions to the game. And once they're, like, fully, like, tuned up and fleshed out and bounced out and all the typos are fixed and all the stability problems, whatever, I couldn't see wanting to play these factions without having it. I mean, I would play this if I wanted like a more focused Strygoi campaign, but having like bloodline focused factions is fantastic. And also, having like the Tomb Kings as your beginning foe is also really cool. I mean, check out the armor they have. It's really cool looking. Alright, who am I going to heal up now? Well, you're pretty far away, so I can't really get to you, unfortunately. Oh well. Alright, my Grave Guard are here. Who are we gonna go fight now? I guess I'll bring all of you over here too. Most of them are dead, but we might as well send in a few more. Skeleton warriors, good work. Let's go take out those archers now. Oh yeah, that king is losing it. We're getting the king. As for the horsemen, I mean, they're holding up. We're clearly winning. Like, we're gonna win despite their regeneration. Okay, let's see, what else do we need to do? I love the visual representation whenever they're surrounded like that. They're fighting on all sides. Shrigani, let's go. Let's go. And over here. Yeah, I don't even need Ushoran to take out their leader. He's got a very sexy amount of units. Good work, Ushoran. 69 kills total. Let's go over here and take out these archers. They're at 48 kills. You're not done yet, so getting to them is going to be a pain. Let's try to get to them. These Nehekaran warriors could 156. Dear God. So you can see that even a slight upgrade, they end up getting 70 more kills. We're also playing on very hard, so they're going to be a little bit tougher. But still, that's really good for them. Grave Guard. I wonder if my Grave Guard look any different. I don't think I'm meant to get Grave Guard. Like, I think some of the Raised Dead units are meant to be like a different unit for the Strygoi, but I'll have to double check. Still cool looking though. But I'm not too sure though. It's like, I know like the Thralls, my Strygoi Thralls are meant to be a human replacement for my zombies. Or maybe I'm meant to get both, because I'm able to use a mixed army for Ushoran, but I don't believe the other ones can. Okay, so yeah, that might be it. So we lost 592, 592. They lost 741. So we did lose a decent amount, but that was still a very enjoyable fight. Like, I really am enjoying the mechanics here. It just feels nice. It's an interesting change from the usual vampire stuff. Okay, so now we have a united location. I don't want to break things down. I just want to occupy. It now belongs to me. Oh, wait, no. We still need Bel Eliad and El Kalabad. El Kalabad is owned by Sudenberg. Okay. That's pretty far out from me. I'll have to go a little bit further in order to pick it up. Let's see, can I get anything fun? I can get some more sewer ghouls, which early on might be the best thing for me to get, but financially I can't afford all of that. I'm kind of tapped out right now. Gonna be honest. Actually, I want you to go over here to Bel Aliad. We'll get a gold mine there. So it's only a little town, but that's gonna be beneficial. Right here, let's go ahead and do that. Save up. Who the hell is Sanzak? I don't know you. I don't know you. We didn't level up. Oh, we're about to level up though. Very good. But we now have the Black Tower of Arkan. I wonder if I get any unique buildings in the Black Tower of Arkan. I'll have to grab that unique landmarks mod. I thought maybe I would get like some cool thing here, but maybe not. Okay. Alright, let's end a turn. We're at 2 Blood Kiss points. I'm not gonna get a new Strigoi Lord. I already have my Strigoi. I'm gonna get some Strigony though. Some Strigony would be cool. I do like that little contrast. That's why these Sylvanians should have some human units too, because they do have humans who live there. They're not just killing them all off. They need people to feed on and all that good stuff. I think feeding on criminals could be like a really good like route to go down. All right. So now we're just waiting on a few more things, like a new turn. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you right now. Okay, I am now at a higher level. That gives me 2 more points to play with for a little while longer. That'll eventually stop. If I pick that up, that'll be more replenishment rate for Lord's army. Lightning Strike would be great for later. Getting anything for more ambushing would be good too. Nation building is really good actually when you look at it. Locally, anyway, it's very good. But I don't think I'm going to go any further. I think I got like all the replenishment that I wanted to get. I need to get the hunger for replenishment. I want to get monstrous mass, maybe beguile as well. That will give me more armor and all that stuff that I need. I don't have a lot of that stuff. I take a lot of damage. But yeah, monstrous mass will give me plus 12 to melee attack. That seems pretty good too. Let's see here. What else do I want? At 11, I'm going to be able to get, again, those unique abilities. I would like to buff up what I have right now. Yeah, see, that's all for Thralls, Call of the Night, Mortal Servants. Oh yeah, so I get plenty over here. Plenty. So Ushoran's more about his people than a lot of the other leaders we've seen, which is pretty cool to see. He's like, dead, alive, just fight for me. Summon Vermin seems interesting. Hold on. What if we tried that? Command of the Unliving, so I would be able to get more undead in there. Good at defending spellcaster. That's interesting. Let's try that out. That's like a unique one. I wonder what the rats look like. I have no idea. We're gonna see. That could be really interesting. Oh, hello, Ludwig. He belongs to Sudenberg. Alright. So let's go find out what's over here. Really curious about it. Alright, so your army's full now. Oh, Sudenberg is actually... Oh my god. They have a lot more land than I thought. Are you kidding me? Wow, so if I fight them, I'll need to really fight them. I want to spread up some more corruption, though, for a little bit. Yeah. So I'm going to try to get Bel Aliad. I might even try to rebuild it before I do anything. I'm not too sure yet. Depends. I mean, that would be financially expensive. Kind of mad they got El Kalabad then. So I'm actually going to chill out here for a minute. How's Xandri? Xandri's not doing great. Xandri doesn't even have a great garrison, so we might even lose Xandri. But I got to conquer a new area. I do have a new capital. That's nice. I probably want more growth while I'm here. I don't really need to recruit more. Okay, so if I take out their capital, they'll be kind of divided. Getting to El Kalabad might be a pain, though. I'll need to find their main army. I want to find out what's happening at Aliad. I'll level up my agent eventually. That'll take a little while, though. It'll take me a little bit to get over there to be able to level up my agent appropriately, the way that I want that agent to be leveled up. It just takes a minute. Okay. Nordland, Ostermark, Ostland, Stirland, Sudenburg. Sudenburg is actually going to be an interesting new foe. I did not expect that. That actually caught me off guard when I saw that they had more than just El Calibat. I thought they were just like some little faction. I thought that maybe Sudenburg, like the actual town of Sudenburg, was only in the Vortex campaign. So when I saw that they actually had the major town of Sudenburg, it'll be interesting though. I'll have divided up these lands completely in half when I conquer it. They'll be completely cut in half by me. Oh, great. I'll be the big wall. Okay, let's go look over here. Bel Aliad.
It will be done. I thirst.
Yeah, these are just ruins. That's it. Alright, let's see what I want over here. It's only tier 1. That gives me 35 to income. I can unlock another mystic. Okay, so I get more of those. Wow. More corruption. Recruitment of strigating units. Very interesting. A little bit of income is comical. Only tier 3. I can build that probably like in any capital location though. So let's just upgrade it to tier 2, I think, for now. I still won't get like a huge garrison. Alright. So that means I'm going to be going after you know who. Sudenburg. They have 2 armies right now. I wonder if they'll try to fight me outright. That would be interesting. Yeah, it'll take me a long time to even get that money back, so that probably won't be a great idea. What if I were to... What's over here? I would get Thralls, Goldbeck Green Men, Strygoi Thralls. Oh, that's really cool. These are sewer ghouls as well. Yeah. No defenses later. I can get a Banshee, a unique looking Banshee. We got a Necromancer over here. Is my Strygeist? Interesting. Okay. Wonder what that could be. Survivors of Flintmar. Yeah, so all Strigony stuff over here. Yeah, I do want to get a nice mixture. I'll just basically grab whatever I can, but let's see here. I can't reach them. I can go into ambush mode. I can declare war on them to try to get them to see if they'll come out to fight me. Wait, am I fully replenished? That's my other question. Hold on. I'm not fully replenished, but let's see what they have. 9, 14. Okay, so enough to challenge me in a pretty good fight. I'm going to bring her back down now. She's going to come down over here to kind of scout things out. Let's end her turn again after I declare war on them. Hell, they could even go around me and that would be bad. Oh, they're fighting the dwarves. That's really interesting. Okay. So we save, then we end our turn. Borgazon, huh? Yeah, we've got a few more turns that we can play out. I don't know what Sudenburg will do. It would be great if I could actually get an ambush to work out, but I always find that they foil it. There's been very few times where my ambushes do work out. Yeah, see? Foiled. Every time. I've got like all these benefits, but I still get foiled. I mean, of course, I'm trying to ambush in the middle of the desert instead of like in the trees, but even then, when I have like a 100% chance, it's like the AI always has like all these benefits or tools, and they always foil me. It would be nice to be able to launch a few more ambushes. Oh man, surrounding even one of their armies would have given me a huge advantage, but now I've got to figure it out. So maybe I do want to get that lightning strike just so I can isolate them a little bit. Oh yeah, they're right there. They're right there in a very awful location for me. And if I move here, my ambush chance doesn't really go up. Nope. Nowhere over here does it really go up. Okay, so we're going to be in a little bit of a standoff. I really haven't had that happen in a very long time. Alright, let's get her down. She's only got a little bit of XP. Let's bring her down to go find things out. I've encountered the Bone Nose tribe. Where? Like here? Oh. Yeah, they're really far off. Okay, I was wondering. Okay. Retake Morcane. I wonder if I get more unique things later because of that. I don't know. Yeah, I'll eventually be up there. I'm busy down here for a night. For a night or two. Okay, so Xandri's getting better. Pools of Despair. Corruption's going up, but not fast enough. I could not tax it, but I'll probably end up losing. Yeah, losing some money. Yeah, but if I need to do that in some emergency situation, I will. I'm very behind on payments. On income is what I meant to say. Then their turn again. Maybe if I'm like further back, they'll come out to try to see me instead of like being back at their base. Come on, just one army. What, 2 armies maybe? 2 armies would be great. I mean, if they want to unite and try to destroy me, I don't even know how I'm going to fight humans yet. I don't know how that's going to play out. When I play a new faction, it takes time for me to be able to figure it out. Thankfully, we're not fighting Cetra. Cetra would be able to easily retake Xandri, but he's too busy fighting the orcs, and I know what that's like in that starting position. I remember playing as Cetra. It's a very difficult starting position. It takes quite some time to be able to get to where you want to go with that type of faction. So we're going to see what we're going to do with that later on. I just want to fight Sudenberg at least once. Look at them just moving around. Yeah, they don't want to fight me directly. They're going to build up probably like 1 or 2 armies now. Shoot. And I wouldn't be able to beat their garrison as well. I could beat one of them, so not getting lightning strike is going to screw me. Even if I were to move into their lands right now. Okay, so we're going to take it easy. I mean, I did a lot of conquering, and sometimes you're going to reach a point where you do have to chill out and sit down for a little bit and wait and see. I keep foiling all my ambushes. So maybe ambushing will not work out for now. So we're going to come over here for a minute. Get some public order up. We're going to come down here now to El Calabad. Again, fortunately, corruption is just going up. We're the big bad over here causing that corruption to go up. Even where they have, let's see, a lot of soldiers, it's up by 3%.
Not possible.
And I really want to kill you. How much longer until I level up? A while, so I won't be able to level up for a little bit. I could probably raid if I wanted to, but I'm going to sit here for a minute and end my turn again. I'm 10 turns in. If I could have conquered them, then I could have expanded a little bit faster, but now I have to wait until I can see what they're going to do. They're not react. Oh, I misclicked. I did not mean to move out. That was my bad. I was like, yeah, I could ambush here. But that's fine. That's fine too. It's not a huge deal. It doesn't really change up my game plans at all. A little bit more public order, a little bit less. It's all good. I actually like fighting down here. I want to play as one of the Bretonnian factions too. I might do that next. There's a few factions that I want to try out, some unique lords. A lot of interesting modifications are coming out, so I'm very glad to see that. I'm going to have to back up all my mods though to make sure that if there's any updates of any mods, I can keep on going, because I hate whenever one thing updates and then everything breaks, or we get like a big game update, then everything really breaks. And we never know for how long. Okay, a stranger comes down. I don't really want your money. I'm going to safeguard. Get some more corruption going. Yeah, you can still see that we're unhappy, but I'm building up a bit. I want that 100 income. It's not a lot, but I need even that 100 for now. Alright, so if I fight you, how much of a garrison are we talking about? That's a decently sized garrison, and I don't really have the tools to beat all of them. I can beat like a lot of them, but maybe not all of them. Let's see, I'm going to try to move. You shouldn't be able to attack in the same turn. That would be my worst fear, is if they could do that. But if I could like hide, maybe back here. Yeah, well, what if we did that? What if we waited back here and then we popped out whenever they were besieging? See, I could do that. I can go to ambush maybe. Yeah, that could maybe do it. Damage building. Let's try damaging that.
Who wishes the red?
Okay, now she's at a higher level, level 2. I could use some magic. Lore Keeper Apprentice. Oh, that's very good for healing. Increase mobility. That's what I want. Flock of Doom. You know what? I want to lower their leadership and their armor. I think that's going to be really powerful. So we're going to do that, and we're going to end our turn again. Yeah, we're at a point now where I just have to end my turn a few times. It's a very precarious battle for me. Or one that we'll be in soon enough. Like, not yet, but soon enough we'll be there. I don't know how long it'll take, but they'll eventually move. I hope they'll move. Because they're making me work for it right now. Come on, Sudenberg. You can be brave, right? Just launch your 2 armies out here. Nope, they're not moving. Okay. Well, because I don't have a very large garrison, it's going to be tough for me to move on to a different location, so I'll have to figure that out somehow. I don't know how I'm going to figure it out yet, but I'm going to give it a go. See, what I could do is go after another location, then come back here. The destruction that they would wreak on my lands would be awful. I'm trying to get enough corruption so that I can easily walk around here. Knights of Origo are now fighting me. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. My growth has gone up, so has my public order. Knights of Origo aren't right here, thankfully. But they're still close enough to cause some issues. So fighting Sudenberg might have been a bad call on my end. Okay, so what we'll do, I think... If I do that, I'll lose way too much. I wonder if they'll want to... I doubt they do, because they're not weak.
Do you know who
Knights of
I
Origo are
am?
right there on that little island, so they could sail over and attack me when they want to.
Von Karstein.
I'm not a Von Karstein. Get out of here with that garbage.
Armored in
Knights of Origo have one location, so they could easily sell out and fight me. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to end it here for right now. But we've already conquered a lot of lands, so now I need to carefully consider what I'm going to do here, and all of you can be my advisors and tell me what you think would be a good idea. I mean, really think about it, because I'm going to grill any idea that I am provided, and I'm going to really think about whether or not it's a good idea. So here's my thoughts, though, for right now. I'm just going to potentially ignore them down here. Black Tower of Arkan will not be able to hold. Let them potentially take it. Or I could rush over to El Kalabad, take that location. Then if they take the Black Tower of Arkan, at least they're further out. I'll be able to safely move my own lands. Then at that point, I'll be able to at least take on one of their armies. They'll be divided between 2 close locations. The Plain of Tuskers should be down here, so that's a little bit further out. What I'll do about the Knights of Origo, I'm not too sure yet. I'll have to figure that out, but we shall see in time. Alright, everyone, leave a like and comment down below. Look forward to more of our campaign later on, and as always, until then.